I'm Leslie Logan. I'm here at My Pilates Haven, and today is collaboration with Andrea Maida Pilates, so check out her YouTube channel. We are talking about the side body and side line exercises in Pilates, and specifically today on the mat. So this would include your kneeling side kicks, your side bend, and your actual side kicks, right? But I think a lot of people just think about the side kicks and they do a lot of variations of them, and they don't translate that information into their kneeling side kicks or their side bend. So I want to kind of talk about how you can use your side kicks to build up to your side bend and your kneeling side kicks. So if you're in your side kick position and you have a hand here, I would love it if sooner than you think you can put your hand back here. And the reason is that as long as you have this hand, you've kind of got a steerer, right? Like a kickstand. It's like training wheels on your bicycle. It's not exactly gonna ever help you run like bike, you know, Tour de France. So, or even around like a long distance around the block. So then this bottom leg, this is the leg that you would stand on in your kneeling side kicks, and this is the leg you would stand on your side bend. So this leg is what people actually forget about because this is the leg that's doing all the work. But I want you to think that this is the leg that's doing all the work so that this leg is free to move. So if your hand is here behind your head and this bottom leg, for me, I actually bend it a little bit to push it down so that I can feel my underbutt working and I can press my foot down. Some people can have the leg fully straightened and press it down. So for me, it just depends on the day, because if I lock my knee, that could go either way. It could be a bad thing or it could be a good thing. So I start usually with a bent knee and I find my leg pushing down so my outer hip is working. And it really actually feels like I'm doing this. So see how I've lifted this leg up? If there was a mat here, I'd be pushing my leg into the mat. Does that make sense? You can let me know in the comments. Anyways, this bottom waist. So it's tempting to let it just hang out here, but you have to really think about the shape of your body. So if you were to see the shape of my body, right now it's got a big dip and a big hump. Well, I'm not straight on this side and then like curvy on this side. I'm actually curvy on both. So for me, I know I'm super connected when my under obliques are working and then I have space here. So I actually just reach my top hip long and created length on both sides. That's going to be essential for being able to do a side bend. You cannot do a side plank if your underside doesn't know how to work against gravity. So if you're like this in your side kicks and you do the Jane Fonda, right, like you're never going to be able to stand on one foot and one hand. So I want you to push into, I even like to push a little bit into this elbow and feel my obliques turn on, and I reach this leg long enough, and then I would be ready, right, to do my whole side kick series, forward, back, up, down, circles, everything. And usually I'm exhausted for the other side because both hips were working. And so just to make that translate, if I were to then come up here to a side bend, which you can do is stacked feet or you can unstack your feet, it depends. Here's my hand. If I was to do my side kicks correctly over time, it'd be no problem to stand on that standing leg, right? And then this side is able to lift up away from gravity and isn't like hanging in my shoulder like that. I can't even show you, it hurts too much. So I would really, really pay attention to your setup and your side kicks and that your underside is working so that you could do side bend one day. The other thing, if you're like, okay, I'm doing that, Leslie, and I still can't get side bend to be something that feels good in my body, the kneeling side kicks, first of all, I really like to do this prep. You should be able to control your body in and out of the setup before you ever really do the side kicks. Okay, so you can do this. I have a whole tutorial on it. Now, when you're here doing the side kicks, it's easy to think that this standing arm isn't doing anything, but remember, this is the same arm that's gonna be your side bend. So you really want to feel it in the earth. It is reaching to the mat, not resting on the mat, reaching. This underside is getting long. It's really easy to stick your hip back and here. So again, same thing with the kneeling side kicks. Everyone thinks it's about this leg, but the more you can work your standing leg down and your standing arm into the mat, the better. So with that, start with your side lying kicks and picture yourself one day just pushing up into a side bend. And then go into your kneeling side kicks. And again, think about how you could just stand up onto your side bend. If you can get those 2 exercises to really prep you, side bend's gonna be one of the easiest things you ever heard do. I'm Leslie Logan. Thank you so much for watching. For more information from me or Andrea, make sure you subscribe to our channels. Also, if you go to onlinepilatesclasses.com, you will see all the exercises that we have. Every week we're adding more and more exercises to that website. So every Pilates exercise you could have a question about, there will be a video there. Thank you so much. Have a good day.